Imagine having a terrible headache, and the next thing you know, you are being rushed to the emergency room, and your life is in jeopardy. It happened to my next guest, CNBC's Sharon Epperson. Here is her unbelievable story. Watch.
Sharon Epperson teaches others to plan for the unexpected.
Where you want to make sure you have that emergency fund, just putting 2 quarters away every day, 50 cents a day. You'll have nearly $200 by the end of the year.
As CNBC's senior personal finance correspondent,
and that's why it's also important for
Sharon knows firsthand the importance of saving money for life's unexpected turns.
The bottom line is you probably need to be saving more than you're saving right now. Most people just don't save enough.
But what she didn't expect was that her own life was about to take a dramatic turn. On September 21st, 2016, Sharon's day started like any other. She cooked breakfast for her kids, chatted with her husband, and headed to the gym. Then, suddenly, without any warning, Sharon felt excruciating pain in her head, describing what she called the worst headache of her life. Sharon was rushed to the emergency room, where brain scans revealed an aneurysm that had burst. After undergoing emergency brain surgery and 2 weeks in intensive care, Sharon emerged on a mission.
Ready for my recovery.
Relearn how to walk, talk, balance, and climb stairs. And after all that, she has a message you need to hear.
Yes!
So before the break, we heard the story of a national television journalist who almost lost her life to a brain aneurysm. CNBC's Sharon Epperson is here with us now, along with her husband, Christopher, and one of her neurosurgeons, Dr. David Altschul from Montefiore Hospital. Welcome, all of you. So walk us through it, Sharon. We saw in the piece you got ready for work, made the kids breakfast, go to the gym. And what was the first sign that something was off?
I was exercising and I felt an incredible sensation in my head that I'd never felt before. It was absolutely the worst headache of my life.
Where?
It wasn't, I remember feeling it more in the back of my neck, but that's because my neck was also stiff and I couldn't move my head. And so I knew something was wrong immediately. And when I got up from stretching, I was like, I have to get out of here. And I immediately went to my car. And then thankfully realized I can't drive my car because I'm not feeling well enough to do it. And I texted my husband right away to come pick me up.
Do you know now at what point the brain aneurysm burst?
I think it was at that moment. I think it was around 9, 10 that morning when I was in the middle of class. And I just rushed out right away because it was so sudden and so painful and so unusual.
They say a brain aneurysm is a bulge in an artery in the brain. And when it bursts, it's not a good deal, obviously. So you get to the hospital, and what was the next thing that happened to you?
Well, the next thing that happened to me was I didn't immediately go to the hospital. My husband took me home, put your feet up, maybe let's see what's happening. And I just felt so bad that when he came back to check on me, he said, let's just go straight to the doctor. And unfortunately, my primary care physician that I normally see was not available. And the covering physician saw me and saw something immediately that he said just didn't look right. I was nauseous. I had just vomited right before I went to the office, and I'm complaining of a stiff neck and the worst headache of my life. And being a former ER doctor, he said, you need to go straight to the emergency room. And so my husband then drove me to the emergency room, and that is where they did a CT scan and found out that I had bleeding on my brain. And that's kind of the last thing I remember. I immediately called my sister and said, don't tell Mom, which of course, like, I have something to tell you, I'm bleeding in my brain, don't tell Mom. But I didn't want to worry her. But the next thing I remember is basically waking up with my sister who lives in DC in front of me, my best friend who lives here in New York, who's here now in front of me, and my husband holding my hand.
How long did you have to stay in the ICU for?
2 weeks.
Could you move around at all? What was the 2 weeks like?
That was the hardest 2 weeks. Well, I should say 2 things. It was the most joyous 2 weeks because I'm here. And so when I now look at pictures from that time, I'm smiling. And as you saw, I look like really bad, but I'm smiling because I'm here. And I'm so thankful, so grateful, and so blessed.
I feel the same. So, Dr. Altschul, is it true that women are at greater risk for brain aneurysms than men, and that African Americans are at greater risk than Caucasians?
That is true. Women, it occurs 3 to 2 for women to men, the ratio for brain aneurysms, and African Americans 2 to 1 compared to Caucasians.
So is there anything now everybody out there is going to be worried they have a brain aneurysm, right? Because it's fatal in like half of the cases where it bursts?
More, yes.
And there are all these people, what is it, 6 million people they say running around out there right now?
6 million people in the U.S., yes.
Have an unruptured brain aneurysm right now?
Yes.
So everybody out here thinks that they're one of them.
But
how do we find out?
You can see your doctor and see if you may be at risk to have them. The truth is, though, that most brain aneurysms don't rupture, and only 30,000 aneurysms a year rupture of those people, 6 million people that have brain aneurysms. Mm-hmm. And so it's up to the experts to decide who is best for treatment and who needs to be watched closely.
Sharon, you devoted your life to helping people make plans for emergency situations and for financial situations. You have a couple of takeaways for people to keep in mind right now, hopefully while you have your health. God forbid this happens to you. Tell us. Well, one of the biggest takeaways health-wise is just know your body. Know when something doesn't feel right, and don't wait. People are afraid. They don't want to go to the doctor. They think they have to just power through, at least New Yorkers. We often think we have to power through, keep going, the job, our kids, we have to keep doing. Stop and listen to your body. But what I do in my job, helping people plan financially, I try to do myself. And that was very comforting, I think, to my family in terms of making sure that we had planned ahead if something ever happened. And one of the things that we did was, my husband and I both have disability insurance, and we're fortunate to get it through our employer. We also bought a little bit of a disability insurance on our own. And that was really important. About that? I mean, you have a television job. Yeah. How worried were you that was over? I knew I was going to be, that I'm a different person, but I also believe I have a greater passion and a greater mission than ever to be a great storyteller about something that people are often very scared about, and that's their money. Yeah. And so I really have a newfound desire to really help people manage and grow and protect their money for themselves and for their families. Christopher, has she changed since?
You know, it's not that she's changed. I think that she's embraced this greater purpose that she's had. You know, when you go through rehab, physical rehab, it's a test of your body. When you have a brain injury, it's not only a test of your body, it's also a test of your mind and your spirit. And you know, about a year afterwards, we took a trip to Italy, and we were standing in the Sistine Chapel and looking up at the great mural, and we thought, you know, because of her rehab, because of the power she showed within herself to go through all this, we're all a stronger family. She's a stronger person because of it. So I think she's become a better Sharon than she was before, and she was pretty darn good before. So.
And you know what? Maybe have saved some lives in the process. Thank you for telling your story. Thank you so much for having me. Good luck to you guys. Thank you. All the best. Thank you.
Hello, Today fans. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking that button down there and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives.